Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Press Start Radio Show. Thank you for being here with us today. We really do appreciate it. My name's Will. This is Xander.
Hey.
Alyssa. I forgot. Sorry. Dr. G.
Always.
All right. Sorry, Alyssa. My bad. Yeah, it's been a great show so far. Hope you're enjoying everything. Off to a great start. I got to do this because, you know,
Nice.
it worked out well last time.
Yeah.
So.
It's a good job, Will.
Yeah, hey, thanks.
Stay on top of things.
Well, you know, so let's just get right into it and go over to new releases that people can play next week.
Yeah, absolutely. My favorite part of the show.
I know.
This is like the only reason I'm allowed to keep coming back.
It's because you know where to find the new releases.
I got the new releases.
It comes out on the 7th.
Luckily, we have not had episodes where I can't even speak, so I was laughing so hard. It's how awesome some titles were.
Voice went like 5 octaves.
There are some good ones this week, though. Yeah, there's some things. All right, so starting out next week, we got Disney Speedstorm. That is for all devices. It's
Okay.
Disney.
Is that one of the good ones?
Like a cart?
Yeah.
Like a Mickey cart.
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't know.
Is it a racing game?
I don't know.
I guess Speedstorm, yeah, it should be a racing
You
game.
would assume.
We're assuming. Yeah.
We've got a follow up to God of War. We've got God of Rock.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that's music and not like sedimentary and metamorphic. Anything it is. I mean, it could
Hope
be.
it's the second one.
Yeah.
Or God of Ragnarok.
God of A Rock. We have Minecraft Legends.
Oh,
coming
yes.
out.
I did see that.
That could be cool. I don't know what that is, but
Is
Minecraft
Is that
obviously is
the
big.
like the Diablo style?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like a
Yeah.
dungeon. There was dungeons, but this is like in a broader.
Oh, there was
sense.
Minecraft Dungeons, and
Yeah.
now this is Minecraft
What he just said.
whatever he's
Legends.
Legends.
It has the
Legends. Sorry.
Piglins Invasion.
Yeah.
Oh, Pikmin.
Piglins.
Pig-
is what they call it.
Pigman.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Close
Pigman. We have Puzzle Quest 3. Yeah, it's a little puzzling.
Okay.
We have The Mage Seeker, a League of Legends story. Xander,
Interesting.
what do you got on that?
Don't know nothing about that.
What is the Mage Seeker? I don't know anything about League of Legends.
Mage Seeker
Is that
means
anything?
nothing to me.
Fantastic. You know what
Yeah.
else means nothing? The app closing.
We should.
All right, vamp, guys. Vamp.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that you know, a lot of these games we don't know a lot about because there's just no way to keep up with every single thing. I know this is a gaming show. I mean, we talk about games a lot, but
We provide commentary
We do.
on
We-
gaming names.
if something like that mage thing in League of Legends strikes your fancy, then Google it.
That one sounds cool because League
there
of
you-
Legends,
there you go.
obviously. Yeah, and I think
You-
League of Legends fans will
You
be
are
interested in that.
embodying the exact comment I'm saying here. You are literally. So if somebody else is listening, wants to learn more about that, just go look it up, see what it
Yeah.
is. Or what was the other one you said? Speedy Cart?
God
Disney?
of Rock.
God of Rock.
Minecraft
God of
Legends,
Rocks.
Disney Speedstorm. But we're not done yet.
A rock star about send it to Mary. Yeah, this is Will on the Press Start Radio Show. This is Xander,
Hello.
Alyssa,
Hello.
Joey.
Continuing on.
What else you got?
Oh, yeah, we got a couple more. Another big name in a title that I don't recognize. Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster Series.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like Final Fantasy, half or more of their, business model is remaster.
Right.
Well,
oh, yeah.
That's
I
fair.
think that's the game where they're miniatures of themselves, and there's like an adventure quest. I
Huh.
mean, there's a lot of game styles that take place in that genre. They have like a Tetris style games as well, with the characters fight each other, and then but it's a Final Fantasy game.
I
'Cause
played
because
Final
it's-
Fantasy Tactics on the Game Boy,
Tactics.
and that was amazing.
I mean, the list goes on. Crisis Core, all of these things, they're all Final Fantasy. So
Final Fantasy 7.
that's different.
Very good.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
good,
you.
Joey.
Thank you. 6 before that. Yes. A couple after. All right, we've got Horizon Forbidden West Burning Shores.
That's DLC.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's a DLC for Forbidden West.
Okay.
Obviously.
But what's cool about that is when you purchase the pack, you turn on your game, the environment doesn't change. You'll
Yeah.
just randomly get a call on your headpiece that you have, and it just says "Meet me here," and that's the start of the DLC. It's
Cool.
just like picks it right back
That's
up.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
like
like it's a
that.
good continuation of the story there.
All right, here's my favorite. Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, yeah. What was the first one about?
You mean episode 1?
Coffee Talk
salsa
one.
cocktails.
Probably like roses and caterpillars. Or seeds and caterpillars. So it was the first time they're talking about it. It's coming out on a lot of PlayStations. It's on the Switch. It'll be portable. You can have Coffee Talk episode 2 on your device. We have Lost Epic, April 20th. We have Super Meat Boy Forever, also
those-
April
those are
20th.
fun games.
Super
Yeah.
Meat Boy, great game.
Yeah.
And some of them aren't easy.
No, they are
Tough,
not.
tough games.
Tricky platformers for sure.
Yep. We've got Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. And then finally we have Dead Island 2 on April
Ooh,
21st.
That's a big one. That's
Yep.
a big one.
That's the biggest one probably of the week.
Yeah.
And I think Horizon would be a good DLC as well.
You know, it's interesting. A lot of these sort of, I guess you could call them AAA titles. Dead Island should be big. That was a fun game. If you haven't played the first one, a lot
Yeah,
of
I
fun.
played the beginning when the zombies were like stupid and slow,
Yeah.
and then I got to one that was really scary, and I was like, I don't like this game anymore.
one of the best game
no.
trailers ever to build excitement for a game. It was like some dude like rolling down Sunset Boulevard, and all of a sudden everything starts turning into zombies around him, and all this stuff, and he's just like jogging around, and like the world's falling apart around. It was like the coolest thing. Yeah, good series. What's interesting, I was going to say, is some of the like deluxe versions. I mean, PlayStation 5 is a $70 game. All of a sudden, you get deluxe version. It's like $90. Like, man, for a video game. And then what about if there's something else you want to play? Is that another $90? All of a sudden, you're
But yeah, that's how games work.
throwing out a lot of dough just to. I mean,
I will say, luckily, to counteract that is there are a multitude of free games that you can play, and
you're right. We're going to have more about that when we get back from the break, because I got a little bit more to say about that. Joey, is there any other games coming out or no?
Not till the week after next.
All right, we'll be back. We're back.
DJ skills from Will.
Hey, it's the Press Start Radio Show. Thank you so much for being with us today. My name's Will. It's Alyssa,
Hello, hello.
Dr. G,
Chill flow.
Z.
Will.
All right. There was no more new releases you mentioned when we last left, right? That was it. What are you looking up there, Joe? You
Sorry,
look
I'm looking.
puzzled.
I'm looking up Coffee Talk 2 Hibiscus and Butterfly.
Of course you are.
Quite
I
interesting.
think that's what the people want to know about. What have you found out so far?
I don't really know.
No, well,
you
yeah,
connect with
that doesn't surprise
with
me.
like NPCs or fantasy people, and you have conversations with them and serve them warm drinks.
It's described as a talking simulator. So if you're feeling lonely,
This could be it.
this could be it for
This is
you.
an online game or just NPCs?
It plays lo-fi chill hop beats.
I don't think it's online. I think you're just talking to NPCs.
Yeah, it is.
This is the ultimate
Urban
loneliness
fantasy cappuccino punk.
game. Is that on the jukebox or is that?
I'm looking at it on the Switch right now.
I want to know what cappuccino punk is.
It's in
Style.
it's set up in Seattle. Humans, orcs, elves, and other races coexist.
Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah. How about that?
Coffee talk.
So to my point earlier before the
What were you
break,
saying about that?
well,
though?
you were
Yeah.
just mentioning how today with AAA titles, they're upwards of $60, $70, with special releases being $90 or $100. And what I was saying is that in today's gaming climate, luckily there's so many free games that you can access that are multiplayer or however you want to play them, and the only costs of it are add-ons that you want to put into your,
It's a different. That's if I'm a developer, I'm weighing that option.
yeah,
Do I want to try to cash in
up front.
and get enough
Sure.
people to play my game and rack in the additions, or do I want to charge $100? Like I looked up Street Fighter 6. There's got the regular bundle, digital bundle, and then like Ultimate Bundle, whatever they
Humble
call it.
bundle.
Humble Bundle. And so it's like $110 for this game, dude. And I'm like, man, $110? Gosh, that's a lot.
What was your so Will? You used to own Press Start video games.
Yeah.
What was like? Would you have sold it at that price? I guess. Like what? How did you set the price in your store for games?
For new games, we didn't. Like, yeah,
Okay.
that's whatever the retail price was.
Sure.
That's kind of what we set it
You
at.
had you had to do that.
You didn't have to, but
But
there was no margin.
You bought it at that price, or what did you?
Well, I mean, not to go too far, but you didn't have much markup
Got it.
on newer merchandise.
Okay.
So the retail price was set that way for a reason.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
I mean, you almost sometimes it wasn't really worth going through the motions there, but and then they mark it down pretty quickly, and then you have free games out there. So yeah, it's interesting to think about.
Yeah, because I think from my own gaming experience, like I play pretty much free games for the most part because that's where a lot of my multiplayer enjoyment comes from, right? Halo Infinite multiplayer is free. Destiny 2 multiplayer is free. A lot, like Fortnite is free. Like a lot of these really great games out there that are online multiplayer are free. And then when I want to treat myself with a new release that I go, okay, Zelda's coming out. I'm going to purchase that at full price.
Did you finish Harry Potter?
I did not finish Harry Potter yet.
Thank you so
much. I didn't quite get through
all of that because my multiplayer. Wow, I'm
Going through the entire
spectrum of the voices that you have. No, I didn't because multiplayer started back up and do that to me. All right, great.
Can't leave that one.
By the way, you listen to Press Start Radio Show. My name is Will. This is Xander.
Yeah.
Alyssa. Joey.
In case you couldn't tell.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just I see it, and the collector's editions anymore. Have you seen the collector's edition
for the storage unit?
Zelda.
I have seen some, and I'm thinking about what level I'm going to buy for Zelda. Mm-hmm. Zelda's one that I would invest some money in because I'm a fan of that franchise. So
you better do it now because they're probably already sold out.
I'm sure they are. I probably missed the boat completely on it, but sorry. As long as I can play the game, I can go back at some point and buy some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, so there it is. If you're a big enough fan, you're willing to fork out the dough.
Yeah, absolutely. And the game would be great. As I said, I want to play the game. I want a couple cool things with it. I'm okay with that.
I am right there with you. Looking forward to that one. By the way, we last chatted about a couple of movies. I want to circle back to that real quick. Did you see the Dungeons and Dragons movie?
I did.
And what are your thoughts? I was curious to hear about this.
As a Dungeons and Dragons player, I was hoping because I avoid spoilers, right? Or not spoilers, but trailers and spoilers, of course. And I was hoping for a little bit of a different experience as a movie going, like experience from that. I wanted it to be more based in the actual culture of Dungeons and Dragons and the act of playing and role playing Dungeons and Dragons, and then having it dip into this fantastical world as you start to role play those characters, right? It was purely just a fantasy movie set in the Dungeons and Dragons universe, which I thought was cool. It was beautiful. The actors and everything, the writing was great, but it wasn't quite what I was expecting from a Dungeons and Dragons movie personally.
You know, I liked your concept, actually. I think that would actually make for a good movie. I think you can go back and do something like that.
Yeah, I hope they do.
I did watch the Mario movie.
Ooh, yeah, tell me about that.
And yes, I actually really enjoyed it. There was definitely a lot of elements that were throwback, and if you are any kind of a fan or know of them, it's just like, okay, this is pretty funny. And like you're watching along, it's like, okay, that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. But it was a good story. I thought they did a good job introducing some things. Definitely through a lot of, familiar Mario characters and scenes and, comedy that you've grown to experience with the game. And at the end, there is incidentally a mid-credit or scene halfway through the credits, and then a post-credit scene. I didn't stick around for the post-credit scene, only to find out I think that was the part where they were going to showcase the next Mario game. All right, we'll be back after the break. I'll have more for you about that last point here soon. Okay, welcome back to the show. Yeah, let's do it. All right. Yeah. There we are. All right, this is the Press Start Radio Show. My name is Will. Xander. Alyssa. What was that?
Hello.
Alyssa, thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Joey.
We need more sound effects.
Yeah, I love that board, man.
I can't. No, you couldn't tell.
It's like a new adventure every time you're like trying to discover what the buttons actually do.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
oh yeah, and you're like, you start off and the crickets are happening in the beginning. You're like, that's probably not the message you're trying to send in the top of the show.
All right, what's that? I can't hear it.
That's a great question.
That's what it is.
We've been through these before. with Xander talking. Yes.
All right. So what else do we do? Oh, we're talking about the Mario movie. And so yeah, there's a scene in there that supposedly Miyamoto put in that's an Easter egg for the next Mario game. I'm not going to say anything because I'll let you watch it, or if you want to internet it, then fine.
Is it a verb?
I don't know.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Well,
Internet
as
it.
much as Google it is.
Google it. Give it a Google.
Google itself is a corporation and a
No, thank you,
Yeah.
Xander. Thanks for explaining.
but people use it as a
No,
verb.
please explain, elaborate.
Yeah,
What-
it helps.
So it starts off as a noun. You see.
Oh my God. Okay.
Much background
Anyway,
out.
yes, I'm excited to see the Mario movie. I don't know if my girls will be able to stick around long enough to see the end of the credits. Depends on how long they are.
Yeah. You can just, yeah.
I could just internet it.
You
is,
could.
is it an end credit scene? Or
There's
is
a,
it
there's
in
a
the movie?
mid credit and a post credit. You have
Yeah.
to sit there and wait.
They're going to be so jazzed up on Mario. They're going to want to stick around.
But we're gonna be so full on popcorn. We just want to go home.
maybe.
You just tell them.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm
There's
gonna
a little teaser at the end. Maybe they'll stay.
I'm gonna be full of popcorn. I want to go home.
I'm going to be
It's
sleepy.
actually Joey that doesn't want to stay.
Yeah, we gotta
Try to
go.
palm this blame off on your daughters, and it's really just going to be
Typically,
you.
Yes. It's not the only thing I blame them for. Good grief. What else do you have, kids?
Shirk blame.
Yeah.
All right. So what other games are we looking forward to? Zelda.
I mean, Zelda. I mean, that's by far the biggest one. I finished Hogwarts, 100% at Hogwarts.
I finished it. Did not 100% it. No, wait a minute. I guess I did.
Did
I like-
you? You find all the landing platforms and all that stuff?
I didn't do that.
So, yeah, 100% according to the compendium. Is that a word?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a word, but I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
According to the book that opens, it has a little percentage at the bottom.
So
I got
you took the time to do all those, huh?
I did.
Did you do all the Merlin stuff?
That's part of the
Oh,
100%.
man.
I did
It's
not.
not even close.
I didn't do all the Merlins. You don't have to do all of them to 100% the quests.
Oh.
Yeah, you just got to get enough to
so
100% it.
technically,
I'm not 100% of the game. I have 100% of the completion done. Whatever.
gosh, now we're just confusing people.
Yeah, but no, it's a great game. Tons of fun to play. But yeah, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom comes out May 12th. A new trailer just got released as well. I have not seen it yet, but I've heard good things.
There was a leak. There was a leak about some kind of information, and now the next headline read, Nintendo closing in on the person who leaked. Yeah.
Oh, no, I meant to do this while you were talking.
Oh, I didn't.
Just in case you were leaking.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiling for our listeners.
I liked your first sound effect because that made
It did
sense.
work out.
How about you, Zane? Anything you looking forward to?
No.
Cool. You listen to the Press Start Radio Show. We're talking about exciting stuff. Xander, tell us more about what you're. No.
No.
Xander, Alyssa, Joey B. Alyssa, is there anything you're looking forward to?
I don't have a game, but speaking of Harry Potter, I saw that HBO Max
Yes.
just teased that they're going to be doing a Harry Potter show.
Oh, wow.
Not only teased, confirmed that they have
Yes.
purchased 8 seasons or something like
Seven.
that. Right? 7.
One season per book.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Nice.
so it's going to be based on the books,
Yep.
not any other side story. So people are getting kind of mixed opinions on remaking the movies into a TV series.
Love it.
I think
cool.
I think generally it's a positive reception to the news because people they like the idea of them being able to really dive into the material of the books, where the movies, you've got 2 hours, 2.5 hours to kind of gloss over
Yep.
500 pages of novel, and so now they can really dive into some of the side storylines and get what the people want. Yes, I understand that they don't want to see a recast member. They're like, I've got Harry Potter in my mind and it looks like Daniel Radcliffe, right? But they have to do it if they want to make this show.
No, that's you.
Unless they just put Daniel Radcliffe in little kid clothes.
I would also
We're
watch
having
that.
that.
I would watch that
I'd be
too.
okay with that. It'd be fun.
And yeah, the casting has got to be one of the most important things there. I think.
People are gonna hate it. People are gonna love it. It doesn't matter who they cast. Some people will love it. Some people will hate it. So just cast who you want to cast. It does a good job acting and move on.
Yeah.
Well, that
good
about
one,
sums it up. Took a complicated matter and made it easy. I did want to mention one thing about the PlayStation VR 2. Continuing to look at possibly taking that plunge into that. And again, if you want to get the headset with the bundle, it's like $615-ish with tax.
Sheesh.
But I've heard nothing but good things. I heard it's really, really legit stuff, but it's just really expensive right now.
That doesn't include the PlayStation.
No.
No.
So it's PlayStation plus the VR.
Yeah. So if
$1,100.
Yeah, $1,115.
Just laying around,
Probably 30. Yeah, you got $1,100.
tax rebates.
There you go. You could treat yourself.
That's right.
Treat yourself.
Tax refunds are coming around here pretty soon. So if it happens to be around $1,100, you know what you should spend it on.
$115.
Okay. That's why I said around.
But it is the hottest VR thing right now. But hopefully we'll see a price drop later on in the year. I don't know, but I just wanted to throw that out there again. It's legit if you can afford it. Pretty expensive, but all right. Well, that's all I had.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I guess that's about done.
Well, great.
Good job, Xander.
fire up the music.
And so everybody
Stalling.
do some great stuff. Thanks for being here. No, it's a good time, and we'll see you.